Due to the nature of this program, listener aggression is advised.
This is Chris Broderick with the Fever 333.
Pusillus Maximus from Guard.
This is Eric from Necrogoblicon.
Hey, this is Jamie from Bullet My Valentine.
Hey, you got Dimebag's Hack.
I do a million interviews, and you guys know how to have fun.
What's up? This is Sam Rivers.
And this is Damon from Sleep Killers.
What's up, guys? It's Dorothy.
Hi, I'm Todd.
And I'm Frank.
From Slash featuring Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators.
This is Stephen Brewer from Westfield Massacre.
This is Joe from Dead.
This is Tommy Vex from The Bad Wolves.
This is Ivan from Disconnected. And right now, you're listening to Honest. Motherfucker.
Hi, this is Enzo from Vigils, and you are listening to Honest Brutality.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Honest Brutality. This is the show that is all things rock, metal, and stuff that doesn't suck. I'm your host, Evil, and I'm joined by my co-hosts.
This is Big Sloppy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Camera Rebel.
Hey, guys, check it out. So we have a guest on the line today, Enzo from Vigils. Hi, Enzo.
Hi.
How you doing today?
Yeah. So today I'm like in holidays in Los Angeles, so that's great.
So
awesome.
Let's give a little bit of background. First of all, Enzo, I don't want to murder your last name, and I'm known for doing that. So how do you pronounce your last name?
Oh, this is Aldasoro. You can just call me just Enzo. Okay. That's great.
Oh, believe me, we intend to do that.
All right. So you are in Los Angeles, but obviously you have a bit of an accent. You're a French gentleman.
Yes.
Well,
yes,
let me
I'm
make
French.
you feel at home. Que pasa?
No, que pasa? This is not French.
Anyway, we are just getting to know your band. And quite honestly, Enzo, I'd never heard your band before Evil brought it to the table and said, hey, we want to have these guys on and check them out. So we've been checking out your videos. And you guys have some really cool videos. And I want to get to one right away, right out of the box. You have one called Grinning.
Yeah.
As I'm researching your band, I hit the video for Grinning, and you guys have a commercial, a fake commercial at the beginning of that. And I did not realize it right away. And I was looking for the button that you get to skip the commercial, and it wasn't coming up. And then I realized, I started listening to the beginning. It was hilarious. Really good. Awesome. And then you guys go into a really cool music video. What's up?
Thanks. Yes, this concept, Robin August, the producer of this music video, he had this concept in mind. So we talked about that. He brought this concept like, yes, I want to put an advertisement just at the beginning of the video. He released it, and yes, this is really great. We like it.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where I could get some.
Right? I need a little grin tax in my life.
Exactly.
That was good stuff.
Syntax is right for you.
Absolutely. So, it was a really interesting video. And just like you said, the whole concept, not only the advertisement, but the concept of the whole video itself was pretty badass. So why don't you give me your summary of the video for our listeners so they understand what it's about and kind of what the concept is behind it?
So, how to explain well in English? This is not my strong. So, what we wanted to do about this music video, as you know, green tax is a medicine to like be happy or in distress in your life if you are not good, like not at your place, in this society. Mm-hmm. You just have to take green tax and everything will go great after that.
Right.
This video there is a guy, like a monster, is following him like every time. And this monster is I don't know if it's English, but personification.
Yeah, personification.
Yeah. Of this.
Say it in French. We'll love it.
Okay, mal-être. So this is like malaise.
That's what I thought. Yeah, okay, I got you. We're with you.
Okay, and this guy, like, he showed the advertisement of the green tax pills. His only objective is his only goal, is to buy these pills. Well, that's great. So, yeah, and at the end, we know that these pills are just like superficial. The monster enter in his body, like the monster fusion shit. Sorry.
Yeah, he kind of fuses with his demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, exact. This is not a critique, but this is just like another view about our society. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, I mean, it's the struggles that a lot of us deal with, right? We have our inner demons. We have that goblin that follows us around, that tells us that we're no good, and that that brings stress and depression and all that other stuff. And so it's definitely symbolizes that for sure for me. And yes, definitely the Grintax is the cure-all pill that you take and it makes you happy. It's kind of like big pharma, right? You go into the psychiatrist and they pump you full of pills because you have mental illness, but they just don't really
get to fix the problem.
It doesn't fix the problem. It doesn't get to the core of it. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's what it was for me. Thank you for explaining that. That's awesome. How was the process of doing this video?
So we know Robin August. This is the producer. So he's a friend of us. So he lives here in Los Angeles, and he really likes our songs. We already worked with him on the Spinning music video. This is our first one. It was just awesome to work with him because we love his ideas. Yes, he's doing really great job. So we just talked about with him about this concept. We were like, oh damn, I absolutely want to do it. So
absolutely, yeah.
Yes. At this time, yeah. So we talked about the concept. We prepared everything before the shooting, before he shoots the video. And yeah, so we don't appear in the music video because
you're hideous. No, we get it.
Sloppy. You can tell him to shut up anytime. He's adorable.
Hey, Enzo, I do want to touch on something here, bud. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're from France. You have band members from New York and Los Angeles as well, correct?
Yeah, France, New York, and Los Angeles, sure.
So how the hell does that happen? I mean, that's just, normally we all live in the same town. Maybe the next town over, we start a band. But you said, fuck it, I'm going to New York, LA, whatever. We're going to do this the hard way.
Yes, I know, that's crazy. But so the thing is, I'm guitarist and I'm producer too for music in France. I created this project with a friend of me, lives in France too. So we both love metal. We wanted to just compose things in metal, but we are guitarists. So this is Shura and the band. And yes, we contacted some vocalists in France, but we were not really fan about their voices. It was not the exactly the way we wanted to go. So I contacted Gil, the singer, the guy who lives in New York, thanks to YouTube, because he is on YouTube with his YouTube channel, Gilly the Kid. And this is a video game channel, but he posts some music sometime. Yeah, it was just cool with him. He answered like maybe 2 hours after I sent the mail. And he was like, yeah, I like your songs, guy. Okay.
You contacted Gil and then got together. So did you start collaborating via like just sending each other files over the internet?
Yes, exact. And it was just 2 months before to come here in Los Angeles to record our first EP.
Wow.
So,
2 months? That's it?
Wow.
Yes, 2 months.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's very impressive. So I'm assuming you guys basically had the songs written when you contacted Gil in the first place, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys have the lyrics for him as well?
No, Gil wrote the lyrics.
Wow.
Wow.
In,
Yeah.
in 2 months' time.
That's really impressive.
Like in 2 months.
Wow. I've been known to take 2 months to write the first verse of a song.
2 months to write your rent check.
Yeah, no kidding.
Where did you go to produce the songs?
We worked with Eric Ron at his studio, Gray Area Studio, in Los Angeles, in Burbank. This guy worked with a lot of bands that we love, like Motionless in White, for example, or Dance Gavin Dance, Issues, Godsmack. So it was just an evidence for us.
Gotcha. That makes sense, actually. Some of those bands kind of fit the style of what you do, so that works really well. Yeah.
How many songs did you guys record?
Oh, we recorded 5 songs with Eric.
5 songs? Okay.
So this is just an EP. Yeah.
Are you guys out there playing live shows, or do you have any live shows that you're trying to book and that sort of thing? And if so, where? I mean, are you guys going to go to France? Are you going to stick to LA and New York?
Yes, that's the problem now. So yes, because we don't live in the same town or the same state. This is not for now. The shows are not for now. We're waiting to meet the good people, like a good agent or a good tour manager, to work on our first tour. But this is not for now.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Enzo, you're one of 3 guitar players in the band. How many do you think you need?
Oh,
who do you think you are? Iron Maiden or something?
So yeah, we are 3 guitarists in the band. So that's because this is my best friends, like Sean and Ian, the 2 other guitarists.
Uh-huh.
I love that guy, and I love work with them. So I don't want it to like make a choice or something. So yeah, it was just normal for me to get them in the band. So, and there is something else. I'm producer and I'm composer for Vigils. And when I compose, because I'm guitarist, so when I compose, I love put guitars everywhere. So this is.
I like this guy. I like you a lot. I'm more and more as we go.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that. So Vigils' music is very guitar driven. I really like that. It's one of the things that stood out. I also noticed right now you're listing 5 band members, but it seems like now I've heard drums and I've seen a drummer, but I don't see a drummer on your roster. What's going on there?
There is no drummer in the roster. That's because I don't know like as real friend drummer with who I want to share this experience. Now we worked with Matthew Marquez. He played with Slaves or Norma Jean and Artists. This guy is really awesome, and I want this guy in the band, but he's really busy. Yeah.
Hey, I tell you what, we can spread it out. We have LA, we have New York, we have France. Evil's a drummer.
But believe me, Enzo, I understand why you don't find many drummers you like to work with. I get it.
Shut up.
Hey, Enzo, why don't you tell me a little bit about your background in music? You know, a young Enzo growing up. I would assume you grew up in France. How was that? When did you realize that metal was something that you loved and that you wanted to start a band? I
was 15. I began to play guitar. I've been part of the band called Eskimo. This is a French band with my friend in France. So we created this band, and it was like it was like French Tokyo Hotel. You know what I mean? So this is because, we just started music and we didn't know how to play well. So, and we wanted to do metals, but it was so complicated. So we started by like pop songs and stuff. So this project was signed with Universal Mercury in France. The project grew up a lot, and this is it was really famous in France like 5 or 6 years ago. Now we're working on new songs, but this is just a French project, like my side project now, because now I'm working in Vigils, and it was like Eskimo took this direction, like more pop songs. Me, I always wanted to play metal, so I created this band Vigils because I wanted to play metal. This is just that.
Well, you guys covered a pop song last year, which is totally different than anything else you guys have.
Yeah,
it's not even in the same ballpark. It caught me off guard as I was going through your music. Where did that come from?
Yeah, it was an idea, Gil's idea. He brought it like I don't want to release one of our song first. I want to release something else. It was like, okay, we have a week in Los Angeles. All together to shot a music video, the spinning one, shot the cover music video, record the cover.
That was Gil's idea to do that song?
Yes, that was Gil's idea.
Okay.
And this is a pretty good idea because it was really fun to work on it. And we like Melanie Mercedes, so that's cool.
The EP is called Spinning, correct?
Exact.
Okay. And that's going to be released on November 16th, which is, by the time this is released, it may already be out. And you said it's 5 songs total.
Exact.
Okay.
Yes.
And so far we have Spinning, we have Grinning. Do we have Thinning, Winning? What are the other tracks? Can you talk a little bit about them?
Yes. So you actually know Grinning and Spinning. The other songs, so there is FBTW. It was something that you got to know. Gil was the guitarist of Falling in Reverse.
Really?
Yeah. Before the arrival of, and he stayed like a year in the band before Ronnie kicked everyone outside of the band.
Oh, you mean when Ronnie had his tantrum? You can say it.
This is honest brutality, brother. We call it like it is.
Gil was playing music for Falling in Reverse before Ronnie, threw his fit and kicked everybody out. Go ahead.
Yes, exactly. And he wanted to call a song like From Behind These Walls because it was the first name on Falling in Reverse. There's FBTW now in our EP. So there is also Bleak and Stallion. These lyrics are really... Gilles wrote these lyrics. This is his individual work because this is something for him, like speaking to him. You know what I mean?
Very personal.
Yeah, it's personal.
Yeah, this is really personal. So FBTW is nothing about Falling in Reverse for sure.
Damn it.
I think it is about Falling in Reverse. We're just going to call it like it is. So
yeah.
But you go with what you want to say, all right? What are the other 2 tracks you have on there?
Yes, Bleak and Stallion. Okay, so Bleak, the 4th song, is about someone who puts all their identity into another person, but that person was a very bad person. It's about relying on someone else to know who you are. When that person is gone, all you're left with is nothing. It's about the whole idea of that being terrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that guy. I'm looking right at him.
Yeah, I'm looking at that guy myself.
Okay.
I love it.
That's amazing. Okay.
And that happens a lot.
It does.
People do that a lot.
And the title of that song is what now?
Bleak.
You mean bleaking?
Yes.
It has to be bleaking to match the rest of the songs.
Yeah.
Right? Spinning, grinning, bleaking. What's the last one?
Bleaking. Stallion, but stallioning? No.
Now you're on it, brother. Now you got it.
We'll just call it galloping. So the last, is that the last song, Stallion?
Yes, the last song is Stallion. So Stallion, this is about a friend of him who passed away a few years back. So the song is about the bands carrying kids. One was one of the first band of their gen that Gilles had ever heard. A band who he grew up to love. You know what I mean? And he grew up with, and he loved that. So he looked up to their singer Tyson Stevens for a lot of his teenage and early adult life. Steven and Gil became really friends, and he would often go to him for advice or just for his opinion on things he was working on. So he knew he had big things planned. He was immensely talented and was a big influence and inspiration to Gil, and he still is. So following his passing, Gil always knew he wanted to write a song for him, but he never found the right time and the right instrumental to write the words to. When Gil heard the instrumental, he knew that was the good one.
Oh, that's cool.
So, that's neat. Yeah.
You basically gave him the opportunity to write the song that he always wanted to lyrically by sending him this music, right?
That's crazy. Yeah. Yes.
Is everybody now in the Los Angeles area working together except for Gil, or are you guys still kind of spread out?
No, now I'm just in holidays with a friend in Los Angeles. But yeah, there's Jan, one other guitarist, and Gil. They will come here in Los Angeles in a week to work on new songs and so on.
Oh, good. So you're all going to be in the same place working together finally.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Are you doing some sort of an album release party or anything like that pending the release of this EP?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I will drink a lot. Yes.
I think you just became a member of our show.
I love it.
Good for you, buddy.
What bands inspire you in your music writing process?
I always loved Linkin Park. It was like my first vision of the band. Like it was
really?
Linkin Park. And
Linkin Park was your first vision?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, the first two albums for sure. This one I'm always. So yeah, I love Linkin Park and 30 Seconds to Mars, but in the metal, I like Ice Nine Kills. The new album is awesome.
It is really good. Ice Nine Kills, Silver Screams is amazing.
Yes, Deftones too.
And I like Deftones. The boys don't.
Actually, we just saw the Deftones here recently. I got a picture with our boy Chino.
It's sort of.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah,
hey man,
crazy.
Everybody wants a piece of Big Sloppy.
Shut up.
Everybody but me.
No, we really did just see them recently at Aftershock Festival.
Yeah, they're really good live.
Yeah, I grew up with the neo metal, Korn, etc., Deftones, Linkin Park, and etc. And now I like to hear. I love to hear like Ice Nine Kills for sure. Falling in Reverse. I like Falling in Reverse.
I wonder why. Interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, just don't repeat to Gil. Like this is a secret, okay?
That's amazing.
Oh, I love this guy.
That's amazing. So
I love your sense of humor, buddy.
What do you think about the new stuff from Falling in Reverse?
Oh, the two new songs?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I prefer Losing My Life.
Mm-hmm.
The music video is awesome, and the song is incredible. I think this is just my opinion, but I love this song. Losing My Mind is like, this is a good song, but their songs are really different than the last album.
Yeah, there's a huge difference.
It was like, it was a big surprise for me to hear that. But yes, I think I prefer the Losing My Life. This song is awesome, for sure.
Yeah.
Enzo, how much press have you done? Or is this one of your first interviews, or have you been doing a lot of these?
Oh, no, for Vigils, this is my first one.
Is that right?
Oh,
We popped your cherry. Yes. All right. This is our favorite thing to do.
God darn it, that's awesome.
Yes.
Everything after this is going to suck.
Yeah.
Just so you know. you peaked early.
Enzo, was there anything that we didn't talk about today that you wanted to?
I think we talked about many things, and that's really cool. Maybe, just regret that the EP is coming out in a week. So I'm super proud of us because, this is like, I'm waiting for this until... No, this is not since 2 years. So
Nice.
we worked on it like since 2 years.
That's
so
amazing.
I'm really excited.
Where can our listeners purchase it at?
Every streaming platforms, every iTunes store, and every store ever on internet, like iTunes Store, Amazon, etc.
Okay.
Wonderful.
And what's the best way to connect with the band or book them for a show?
The best way is still Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, fantastic. Once again, the band is Vigils. This has been Enzo, the mastermind and guitar player, all the way from France, hanging out in Los Angeles, giving us some bitchin' music. The new EP is Spinning, comes out November 16th, and we strongly recommend you go check it out. Enzo, thank you so much for doing the show today.
Thanks a lot.
What a fun guy.
We deal with bands all around the world.
Yes.
And it's neat to have them come on. And at first you can tell they're really tense because they feel like there's this huge language barrier.
Right.
But we talk to so many people around the world that we get the gist of what's being
Right.
said. But once, we kind of open up and you could just see them relax and then all of a sudden they're having a good time. It just makes my heart swell. I think that it's just amazing.
I think once we break them down and they realize this is not some crazy, super serious
Right,
kind of
right,
interview.
Right. Well,
like a job
conversation.
interview.
Yeah.
And Big Sloppy talks the universal language of asshole. So
Yes, he does.
there is that.
Yes, he does.
That goes a long way. No, I think Vigils are going to do great things. I'm really happy that my son, Brendan, brought him to our attention and that we got the opportunity to talk to them before they break. I think they're going to do some really cool stuff. Their music's unique. It's got a lot of style and it's got a ton of passion.
Yeah.
So I strongly recommend that you go over there and check them out, ladies and gentlemen. And if you couldn't understand Enzo, he was saying that they're going to be on all of the streaming platforms, everywhere you get your music, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music. So go over there, check them out. Go over their socials, give them some love and tell them we sent you.
Absolutely.
And we'd like to say thank you to all of you who have tuned in today and checked out our show. Thank you again, because without you, we're nothing. Do us a favor, if you would. If you like this show, go over to wherever you subscribe to this podcast and give us a rating and review, especially Apple Podcasts. We don't know why, but it makes a difference. So go over there, give us 5 stars, and say something. It doesn't really matter what it is. Come over and check us out on honestbrutality.com. That's all things Honest Brutality all of the time. And you can find out what's going on with us. And you can also interact with us on all of our socials, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We'd love it if you did. You can also give us a call.
If you would, please. 530-962-0411. Again, that's 530-962-0411. Give us a call. If you have any suggestions for the show, we'd love to hear them. In the meantime, give us a call and say, stay metal. We'll get you on the air.
You can check us out on Rock Rage Radio, currently with 2 shows, one on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, 2 hours of fun, mayhem, music, and madness. And you can check us out on Tuesday nights.
Yes. So Center Stage with Honest Brutality, where we talk to bands much like Vigils. And we play their rad music for you at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern time, right here on Rock Rage Radio.
Be good people, take care of one another, and most importantly, stay metal!
Stay metal.